this video is going to be a very, very hard video to do. So, a few weeks ago, my aunt passed away. And while it's been hard on everybody, it's been particularly hard on my cousin and my uncle. They have had a hard time with it. And I can't even imagine what Uncle Steve's going through. Married for over 40 years, and your wife passes. And then my cousin, his mama passing away. So in this video, I want to do a nice gift from my cousin. I'm going to do this blue Damascus ring, and I'm going to put some amethyst in there, mainly because purple was my aunt's favorite color, and purple is one of my cousin's favorite colors. So I figured this would be a good ring in remembrance of her. It's probably going to be a little tough for me going through this because I'm going to try to recount some stories of me and my cousin hanging out and the good old days. So don't put in the comments below, I'm sorry for your loss to me. I've come to terms with it in my own way. I know she's in heaven. I know she's having a big old time with everybody there, and my grandma and them. She's getting to go talk to them. It's a big old time. So if you want to leave any comments below, leave them below for my uncle and my cousin. Also, when this channel does become monetized, I've talked to my wife, and any money that this video makes will be given to my cousin and my uncle. So if you would, leave some nice comments below for them, help them get through this hard time. So one of the first things we're going to do, we're going to take this little thing here and get it out. So the ring can sit a little better. Put this on here and then tighten it back up. And there we go. So we got our glue with our little nozzle on it. And then our amethyst. We're going to take a little bit of amethyst and put some of that in the crack there. Look at this. This is what you have to do whenever you have no fingernails. To actually pick them out. Now, we have this amethyst here, and then we have our blue Damascus. While I fill this in, I'll talk a little bit more about everybody. I just need a few drops to begin with. And you kind of fill in the rest. So I want to say that this video is a video for my cousin and my uncle, but it's also for all of us. Over the past few weeks, I've thought about what it would be like if I woke up one day and or my mom's gone and I can't talk to her again, and if I woke up one day and Laura was gone and I couldn't hug her again, and it's been been a weird time of inward reflection for me, but I think it's been healthy for me as well. But also, I hope that this is also kind of a healing journey for everybody watching. It's definitely hard losing a loved one, and I know that it happens to everybody eventually. I don't know many people's life that hasn't had to deal with it in some form or way. We all go through it. So I hope this is also a healing journey for y'all as well, as much as it is for my cousin and my uncle. I love them. I just wish I could do more for them. I wish I could do more for them, but I know they're not really expecting anything of me, but you still want to do as much as you can for people, you know. But yeah, me and my cousin, we used to go out to the pond and go fishing, and then we'd come in and we'd play video games and around the nighttime. Games like Metal Gear Solid 3. That, and I think there was a game called Rock Band or something like that, where I had the drums, and I loved it. I loved the drums. But we played that. And it was pretty fun. We'd go out there and shoot paintballs at trees and hang out with people. And again, while this is a ring in remembrance, it's more of a ring to show them that we love them and we care for them and we're there for them. Like I said, my aunt's in heaven. She's not really having a bad time right now. And she was a good woman. And she was saved. But I do remember a lot of times we'd go over there, and my favorite thing growing up was hibachi. I loved hibachi. And I still do. You know, that's my wife. I'm kind of a fan of it. It's a once in a while thing, you know, whenever we can afford it, but I love it. It's really good. So, we used to, when I'd come over, usually the first day I'd come over, she'd give us some hibachi from the local place. I think there was only like one nearby, and I think that's closed down now. Where they were, because they were in the town over from us. Let's try to have this as a healing video for everybody. If it's helped y'all out any, please make sure to comment below for my uncle and my cousin. Give them some kind and encouraging words. You know, right now even though my aunt has passed, and this is technically about her, they're the ones going through it the most right now. And I think they're the ones that need the support the most right now. Usually not people to ask for anything, not to say much, but I feel like this is the only way I can help them out in any way. And you know, it makes you reflect, it makes you think about, you know, in the future when my mom passes away, you know, how am I going to handle that? Will I handle it as good as they have? Will I, you know, will I break down? I don't know. I'll probably make my own little ring in remembrance of it. We're going to take this glue boost and spray it, and I'll lower back up some. We got all this from Ring Supply, so shout out to Ring Supply. We didn't get it for free or nothing, but we bought it from them, so shout out to them for the one-stop shop on it. There we go. Must have recorded over this thing about 15 times now trying to find the right words to say. I ramble a lot, I know, but let me say this. Put some love down in the comments below for my uncle and my cousin and my mom and everybody else in the family. Aunt Wanda was a lovely woman. She loved dogs to pieces, and we've been bringing my service dog Ranger over to my uncle's, and he's been loving it up on my uncle and my cousin, and they've been loving that. But there's something that my mom told me a long time ago whenever I was a little boy, and it sticks with me in times like this, and it actually gives me some peace and solace. And it's, we don't cry because they're gone. We cry because we're not in heaven with them. And I guess over time my brain has come to think of it more like this. Our soul is what really yearns to see heaven with them. My Aunt Wanda's in a much better place. She is with the Lord now, and she is experiencing joy and happiness like nobody can ever understand. And I won't even try to comprehend, to be honest. My brain is way too feeble for that. But please, in the comments below, leave some love and everything like that for my family. And we also, I really do hope that this video does help somebody else along the way as well, dealing with some loss. Even if it's a long loss, you know, I'm sure you never forget them. I'm sure you never stop thinking about them. I lost my grandpa a long time ago, and I never stopped thinking about him. But I hope it does help with some people. Put down in the comments below. Let's get through this as a community. Again, this video, whenever we do get monetized, will go. All the proceeds and everything like that from this video will go to my cousin. Me and my wife's already talked about it. Just as a we love you and we're thinking about you kind of thing. So yeah, I'm gonna let the video get back to it. I really don't know what else to say. So yeah. While this really doesn't have any cracks in it, there are some gaps. Like a few tiny little gaps. We're going to fill those in, and then we're going to put the gel coat over top as well, just to help seal that in. So we'll be right back as soon as we get the gel coat. Alright, so we're going to use this fill and finish to fill in any gaps we can find. We're also going to just put it over top of everything, just in general. I kind of like that it runs though, then it'll definitely get it all filled in. And we're just going to keep doing that until it fills everything in completely. And I may come back and do it a second time after I hit some higher grit wheels. And then we're going to spray some of this right here. We're going to spray some of that boost stuff, and it definitely does boost the hardness of it. So we're going to go ahead and flatten and smooth this out. So our next step is we're going to take this ring inside, we're going to put it on the buffing wheels, we're going to try to get it finished up, and hopefully here in the next few days I can get over to my cousin's house and give him the ring. This up on some Zam and then some M3 paste, or is it 3M? I can't remember at this point in time. But we're going to go ahead and do that, so let's get to it. So this is it all finished. We're going to take it over to my cousin's in a few days and hand it to him, and we'll see how he reacts. All right, so we're here at my cousin's house, and we gave him a ring, and we want to let y'all hear from him how he feels about it. Again, I think it's a good little remembrance piece, but also remember to keep them in your prayers and your thoughts, and leave some nice comments below for them. Now's the best time for it, so let's go ahead and get it and get his thoughts on it. What do you think about it, cuz?
Honestly, I don't think it could have really came out much better, because it's got a lot of color in it that Mom and I both like.
Right.
It's a lot of her favorites. She loved amethyst. You know, it was purple was her favorite color. Okay. And this has got a lot of gray in it, which is way more my style, because
right, yeah.
So it fits great. It looks great. Honestly, I don't think it could have came out much better if you tried. I appreciate it.
I am a little upset that the blue Damascus rubbed off as soon as we got into it, but it looks good no matter what.
Well, it may have rubbed off, but on the inside it's still there.
Yeah, it still looks good on the inside.
So it's still very pretty.
Yeah. All right, well, that's it, everybody. We'll talk to y'all next time. And again, have a nice day.